Do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this. Say what? Whoop, whoop. I don't know how to make my theme music and put it on the internet. Welcome to Fan Mail. Wait. What do you mean you don't know how to make your theme music and put it up on your channel? Have you seen our URL trailers? Have you heard the music that Chico and Rain did? How is it that you always try to come up against us, but yet you cannot handle the most respected? Our trailers is better than the blogs you put out. Our battles is better than your content. And yet you always have something to say about us, but can't even upload videos, can't even do proper thumbnails, can't even do clips and editing. You can't even put up theme music for your channel to get it popping, to get more viewers and subscribers. And yet you always have something to say about the most respected? Yes, I do, Beasley. I always have something to say about the most respected, especially when y'all not doing right. And don't worry about if I don't know how to do all that stuff, because I ain't really too good with all the computer software and technology that's going on. What do you mean? You a blogger. You need to start learning that stuff. You need to be involved in doing this now. How you call yourself the best blogger in the game and you can't even do simple editing, which is in your phones and which is on your laptops? Do you even have a laptop? Do you even have a proper phone other than that flip phone? He always try to come at me, sound like a DJ jockey. Man, get out of here. I am the best blogger in the game. And apparently I don't need all that stuff to be popular and successful like you see I'm doing right now. This channel already has 6 million views in 1 year. 1 year, 6 million views. Get up out of here with that trash. Anyway, I am going to learn all that stuff. I'm doing it now, though, actually. I don't know why I let y'all in on that surprise, but I'm definitely am. Welcome to Fan Mail, y'all. Welcome to Fan Mail. I put the Fan Mail blog up asking all the people who support me to put their questions in the box, and I answer their questions. No matter what you want to ask me, just be respectable about it, and I will answer your question, say the name of the person who did it, and answer your question best as I can. This Fan Mail project was taken by, I took this from Chris Unbiased, because this brother allegedly raped, assaulted, robbed, and beat a woman and sodomized, allegedly, a 10-year-old boy. So since he liked taking things, I took all his stuff and made it mine. Now, even though it don't do no justice to what's been done to the victims, but it's some sense of relief for me to take something back from him that he took pride in, that he loved, and made it my own. So, welcome to Battle Truth Fan Mail. This mine's now. This mine's now. Shouts out to all the fans that left me questions and things. Let's get right off into this so I can answer a lot of y'all questions. This question comes from Jelani. With the condition the world in, would it be irresponsible to have a child in these last times, referring to vaccine, GMO food, impending wars, and a modern woman? No, because no matter how hard you try to make a child or want to make a child, if you're not doing it through all the technology and you just doing it natural, how God created it, a baby can only come when God says okay anyway. The Bible says children are a gift from God. So nobody is here by chance. You was predestined to be here. You was ordained by God to be here. So everybody have a purpose that's alive. Now, whether you step into that purpose and seek God to ask him why you was made and created, you will never obtain and accomplish what you were made and created to do. With children being a gift from God to us, as parents, we are responsible to direct, mold, shape, and raise our children in the ways of the Lord. This is why this world is messed up right now, because there's no respect for God for the most part. I ain't going to say as a whole, because a lot of parents raising their children right on morality and love of God and mankind. But the world is messed up because of the lack of love and respect for God. And when you don't have that, then it also affects your community and others, mankind. So when there's no respect and love for God, it triggers off how you view mankind and the choices that you make in your life. So when there is no God, man is operating under their own principles and wisdom, which means you corrupting your own choices, because only God know everything. And if you're not in right standards with him, what happens is you operating under your own principles and you err because you are a flawed man or a woman. So when you under God, you tend to make better choices and decisions for your life when that relationship with God is sincere and genuine, through worshiping and reading and studying the word of God. Because a lot of people say they is, but they not. Jesus said these people worship me with their mouth, but their hearts are far from me. With that being said, my whole point and nature of this thing is children is not the problem. The parenting is. Fathers need to take care of their children, defend their homes, love the women who they're involved in, and marry them women. Don't just be shacking up with them, marry them. Make them your wife. You know what I'm saying? Have honor and respect for your family. And even if you're not in a relationship with your baby mama and y'all at odds, for the sake of the children, make peace with one another, man. And be co-parenters and forgive one another and do right for that child to lead them in a right way. The Bible says we train the child in the way that he should go, and when he grow up, he will not depart thereof. So the problem with the world is the upbringing of the youth and what they lack getting in the home under the care of the parents. And when they're not teaching them about God, life, the Ten Commandments, and morality, they become society's problem. So children is not the problem. In fact, children are the answer. The answer to this world being so wicked, evil, and corrupted is first God, and then children. Because you can raise the next generation to be better than this one that's out of control by being true parents that have real love and respect for God and life to install the values in your children. So, thanks for that question. This next question comes from Dre Too Much Media. He said, can we bring back the battle rap trivia game? We definitely can bring back the battle rap trivia game. I'm going to do it and stuff. I'm going to set it up. So, yeah, we definitely going to bring that back. This comes from Healthy Thoughts. Would you be interested in doing a roasting session wrap up at the end of every week? No, not at all. Not at all. The end of every week? Man, brother, do you donate? People be wanting me to do all this stuff, man. This stuff is time consuming. Do you donate? If you're willing to if you're willing to donate to put something in the pot to the side where I could do this every week, do a whole week wrap up, all the research and stuff I got to do into that, every week. See, that's another reason why I really didn't like. See, this is what I be saying. Look, I'm trying, y'all, but I'm only one person. It's one of the reasons why, it's hard for me to go live a lot. I go live, that's 3 hours of my time in life. People don't even like donating. They don't even like giving, but be wanting me to spend all this time I'm taking out of my life, from my children, from my business thing, from my relationship, from, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm going to be doing all that, and I know a lot of people probably ain't got it, But if I'm going on live and it's 200-300 people on the live, you'll figure like, man, a person would appreciate your work, but brothers and sisters don't really like giving nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Them white people be understanding for the most part. They be like, and that ain't for all brothers and sisters. Some people do donate and give and have, and thank you for everybody who have. But it seems like them white people really, really understand that more. You get what I'm saying? Like, they understand it more. Be like, but brothers don't be wanting to give you nothing. Like, man, I ain't giving that nigga nothing, man. Whatever. He got to do this. YouTube pay him. He got, you know what I'm saying? But they always want more and more and more. But I understand, brother, and I appreciate you liking the channel and what I do. I know you want to hear more roasting sessions and things like that. A lot of people love my channel, the real talk, the comedy, the breakdowns and things like that. I appreciate it. I do. I really do appreciate it. And, with that being said, I don't know. I think about it, brother. This come from No Cap Bojack. This brother, No Cap Bojack. That sound like you about to rape somebody. Like you, like you got a pink jogging suit or something. Like, watch out for No Cap Bojack. I seen him on the news. He ride around in that homie the clown circus van, snatching up. Sound like you can't. Sound like you don't take no for an answer. But he says, Battle Truth, do you think Tay-Rock is lost? Because real men don't invite other men to suck nothing. That's an automatic death wish on the streets, and especially in the pen. Yeah, I definitely believe Tay-Rock be out of pocket when he do that stuff, man. He definitely be out of pocket when he do that stuff. I don't think no man could continuously say that with such passion, desire. I'm gonna actually do another blog on that too, and I'm gonna go a little bit more in depth and show you some things. But to even go that far like that really says a whole lot about a person. And yeah, he definitely lost. You could tell when, for the most part, people ain't really had men in their life, you know what I'm saying, as far as like father figures or that leadership around them to teach them certain things, man. So yeah, I believe it. He lost to some point. He wise in some areas, but he definitely reckless. And need to get that under control, really do. This comes from Rudy. He said, what are the top 5 worst lines you ever heard in battle rap? Okay, I'm going to get back to that question and really go in depth. I might do a blog on that. I can't get it to you off the top of the head right now, brother. So, I don't know. Tony Simpson say, do you think DNA and K-Shine are number 1 and 2 in battle rap, period, right now? No, they're not number 1 and number 2 in battle rap, period, right now. I definitely have... You know what? Let me change that. You might be on to something. Yeah, I believe right now, if I'm thinking about it, yes. But the only difference between K-Shine and DNA is, well, not the difference, but they hate it, so people not going to acknowledge it. But if you look at what they doing, what the numbers they putting up and who they putting them up against and not losing these battles and coming with 3 consistent rounds, they definitely dominating the game and taking care of business, man. I don't know nobody who winning as much as them right now. No, nobody is winning as much as them right now in battle rap. DNA ain't gonna get the credit he deserves because the battle rap community for a whole, even though we know he good and what he doing, he just not in high demand when it comes to the people. You know what I'm saying? So he's not liked by the people. A lot of people think he boring. A lot of people think he's soft. I'm just telling you what they say. This is what you hear. He boring. He's soft. They don't really respect him. You know what I'm saying? even though he good at what he do. He one of the best to ever do it. So, yeah, I could agree with you on that, Tony Simpson, that DNA and K-Shine is most definitely number one and number two in battle rap right now. But DNA, neither K-Shine is going to get that credit because they hate it. They hate it. Fan mail, this coming from Black Dope. Do you think Jade Black know that Champion is trash right now? Yeah, I believe he really have to see the difference and know the difference. He really have to see the difference and know the difference. He know for the cast he got right now, Tech Nine is definitely you can't replace Tech Nine with them. I really believe T-Rex would have made a perfect fit up there to actually, and probably would have actually done better. If you think about the Champion thing, T-Rex, every time he on there, he have the best time. I mean, like, the two biggest entertaining moments on Champion come from T-Rex. T-Rex and Bill Collector, T-Rex and Reed Dollars. When T-Rex is up there, T-Rex got everything that complements that platform that's needed. Jade Black brings something different. You get the street side from T-Rex, and you get the goody two-shoe part from Jade Black. But yeah, I believe he definitely know, because he know the cast he got have no personality. They don't pop real stuff. They not funny. Make the suits look bad. I don't know. They just there because he know them and cool with them. One of them his cousins here. Half his head chopped off. He got the front of Twerk head is in the back of his. How Twerk head look in front, his cousin got that in the back. Like, he got it strapped in. This come from Angel D. Penner. Do you think Chris Unbiased got taken advantage of in prison? From what I know, he ain't went to prison yet. He out on bond right now fighting the charge. He was in the county, so I don't think he got raped or taken advantage of, but he might have got hand put on him probably because, you know, you're fighting that county. I don't know how Atlanta counties is though, but you're fighting that county definitely. Amina says, because of all the controversy going on about the UK, do you think there is a secret URL versus UK card in the works? Nah. Why would the URL? The URL ain't trying to merge cards with nobody. The closest they may ever try to merge cards with, first of all, it ain't going to be on the URL channel. They ain't going to never do it like that. So it'd have to be on the other people channel when they booking URL battlers, but they not going to do that. It don't benefit them to do that because they got all the best rappers and they know them UK rappers, they don't really do numbers like that. Smack them into making money. They want them pay-per-view sales high. A URL versus UK battle rap event wouldn't bring in more money as a URL versus a URL. So they got all the top of the line talent, and that's where it pay off at, you know. This come from Sadiq Wizzle. I don't know how to pronounce that name. He say, what is your, or he or she, I don't know if that's a boy or a girl, or both. What is your favorite movie of all time and why? He said his name. My name is pronounced Jade Twizel. Jade Twizel. Man, get a real name with no more than 6 letters. What is my favorite movie of all time? He knew his name was hard to pronounce. He said, what is your favorite movie of all time and why? My favorite movie of all time is Passion of the Christ. Not only because I was a Christian, not only because I'm a Christian, but because that movie was powerful, man. I'm talking about, you know, as most movies you watch, you may cry in it once or twice at the most when it's real powerful and heartfelt. Man, it's like 8 different parts in that movie that just bring tears to my eyes. I like how it captured the moment. It was one of the only Jesus movies that ever got real in-depth and took scripture word for word as it was written about his life. It was very powerful. All the actors did a good job. It was so many people in there that was real powerful, from Mary to Mary Magdalene to Jesus, even the devil in it. I'm talking about the disciples. That movie was cold, man. Very, very impactful. Very, very real. And I thought because it was in Aramaic that it was going to take away from the movie. It actually made it even more real. And what I like about the movie is it's so deep. It just makes you just care about Jesus even more when you see what he was willing to endure and go through just to show his love for mankind. So I'm going to end it with that because we 20 minutes in. I don't want to keep this going on. And this your boy Battle Truth. Welcome to Fan Mail. I'm going to do like 2 more of these, man. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours. And thank you for everybody that's watching. It's your boy Battle Truth. Click the link in the description box and follow me on Instagram.